Sing for the Trees on this World Earth Day will bring a message of life and love towards all living beings on this beautiful planet Earth. Thank you, tree, sing from the bird. Thank you, tree, sing for the earth. Thank you, tree, sing for the future. Thank you, tree, sing for our children. Thank you, tree, for your oxygen. Thank you, tree, for your wisdom. Thank you, tree, for your honesty. Thank you, tree, for your protection. The court in Bruges, Belgium, Europe, sentenced me to grub all trees in my garden who live less than 2 meters from the border of my neighbors. This rule is based on a very old law, Article 35 of the Law Book of Wills from 7 October 1886, and this were according another law which says that trees from 30 years and more may not be rubbed, even when they live less than 2 meters from the border of the neighbor. Several trees are more than 30 or even almost 50 years old.
Thank you, tree, for giving us your love. Thank you, tree, for giving us our energy. Thank you, tree, for giving us your air.
I've lived here all my life as the house is the house that my parents built. So I always had a very special relationship with the trees in the garden here, especially since my mother died when I was 4 years old, and the trees compensated generously the affection of mother love I missed. The only possibility left to save the lives of the trees, taking into account this sentence from the court, is to replant the trees in the middle of my garden or on another location, which is emotionally a very, very hard decision, but ethically the only moral acceptable possibility regarding the circumstances. This possibility is, however, only possible in case my neighbors give me the permission to respect the necessary time to keep the trees alive. In case they would be replanted now, the survival percentage is only between 0 and 10%, so morally unacceptable. With Sing for the Trees on this World Earth Day 2013, I may ask my neighbors if they are willing to respect the trees and give me the necessary time to replant the trees.
Positive thoughts. With a conscious effort, I will get some positive thoughts on paper. Positive thoughts are always welcome. I make space for them in my mind. The key to a happy life is to be found in positive thinking. Everything I see is good. There is no end to the goodness of things. When in doubt, say to yourself that everything is right the way it is. I'm glad you are my friend. I will always treasure you in my heart. Positive thinking does one as much good as a whole day of sunshine. I believe that everything will get better and better all the time. My soul is at peace. My heart is at rest. I am in love with my life.
Every tree possesses a highly characteristic and individual intrinsic value, which every individual tree derives from itself. Therefore, all trees, and each from them apart, only deserve our very deep-rooted and persistent respect. To grant this respect, this is only possible 1. Our legislation here in our country and worldwide would be drastically considered according to the current alarming situation of our planet Earth. In the reality, in every country, almost all trees in every garden are living less than 2 meters from the border of our neighbors. The existing legislation, which implies a protection of our trees, like the law in our country which should protect all trees who are more than 30 years old, and all other similar laws which protect the trees in every other country on this planet Earth, should be very strictly respected and researched apart from subjective interpretations. This should lead to an effective protection of all tree individuals on this planet Earth. Without trees, we can't have people. Therefore, trees and people interwar. If trees can't survive, humankind is not going to survive either.